Okay, we're back to the final steps of the name tag. Okay, and we're going to be using the Pathfinder again. We got this problem in that if you're laser cutting through this, you have these problems with these like little inner parts of like a word. Okay, and so I have this problem with like O and P and E. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the magnifying tool, zoom tool, and I'm going to zoom in on these so I can get really close and I can kind of see what's going on. I really want to see what's happening. Okay, what I need to do is I need to make a small little like kind of bridge to this little piece so it stays in my name tag. I need to make a small little piece to save this, and I need to make a small little piece here. I need like a kind of a bridge. Like this will be the main part of the material, and there has to be like a little bridge to save this. Okay, you might have seen this in other contexts, but yeah, this has to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little shape. We're going to make the bridge with like a little shape. So I'm going to pull up the pen tool. Okay, and I'm just going to click 4 times to make a square. So I'm going to go click, 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 and then I'm going to click back here, I guess 5 times. Click. Okay. So what I did was I made a path myself. So this is like a path object. See how it's like square like this? And it's going to be like sitting on top of another path. And this is like sort of a complicated path because it's got these 2 paths together and things like that. And we didn't want to use it. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the Pathfinder, which comes from Window Pathfinder. Yay, there's a Pathfinder. Okay, so I'm going to use another one of these options. I'm going to use this option. Like there might be different ways to do this, but I know how to do it this way. So I'm going to go like this. This might be another one too, but I'm going to try divide to do this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 shapes. I'm going to divide out like a section out of my thing. What I'm trying to, I'll show you what I'm trying to end up with. So I'm going to go like this to select the O. I'm going to hold Shift and select the little bridge that I made. And I'm going to hit the divide button on these guys, okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to like kind of cut all these little pieces up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pull out some of them and clean it up. Now what's happened is this entire thing has become a group. So what I want to do is I want to ungroup the group so I can cut different parts out of it. And then I'm going to click out here, and then I'm going to click on individual pieces and just delete them. I'm going to hit the delete button. It's going to get rid of it. I'm going to hit the delete button, gets rid of it. And I'm actually going to hit the middle part of this and hit the delete button, and boom, look what I did. I created this area like a bridge, and that's going to save the little O piece. And like, if I really needed to, I could do another one up here, but I'm just going to go ahead and try to do this on the bottom. I did this with kids last year, and it seemed to work out okay. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to anchor point, making my bridge, anchor, final. Okay. Click on this, click on the big P, click on the hold Shift key, click on the little piece, hit divide, go like this, whoopee, go to the whole of them, ungroup, and then start deleting in pieces. Boom, delete, boom, delete, and boom, delete. Aha, that looks good. Okay. And then maybe this one I'll make it like straight down, or actually I could hook it to like this part of the E. It might be the best. Okay, so pick the pen tool. Picking just the pen tool, the first pen tool option. I'm gonna go click, 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 and click. Okay, so there's a little square. Okay, holding Shift key, click on this, hold Shift. Click on this, so everybody's together. I think I did this, right? So I can click out to do it again. Click, and then click, so everybody's selected. Divide, okay. Do the ungroup. Click out of it. Click here. Whole lot clicking. But it's worth it. So worth it. Here we go. Boom. There it is. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here so I can look at it and see what I came up with. That's what it looks like. Okay, but now this is really ready to go for laser cutting, and what's going to happen is this will be saved, and that's sort of a good thing. I don't know, maybe this needs to be a little bit bigger, but basically it's ready to go. Okay, so then what we need to do finally, just to prepare it, is to make this. The laser cutter will cut when it's set to the smallest width of a point. And I'm going to go like this just to make sure this. I'm going to go here. Okay, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to actually, like, I can sweep through here and just kind of pick up everything. Okay, so everything's selected. And I'm going to go to the stroke point, and I'm going to go 0.001. I know this works. We used this before. And I'm going to go like that, and that's what's going on. So there you go. And this is totally good, totally ready to go, and then we're going to go cut it with the laser cutter. So good job, everybody, and that's how you make something ready for laser cutting.